And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more. And now Washington's starting group. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Kispert is out there with Hachimura. And Harrell's in at the 5 down low. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner. And it's Duncan in at the 5. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can, and just getting on the same page takes some time, and then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
Now here's Beal. The shot misses. Great D that time from Duncan. And here is Ross. And the rejection by Harrell. Poke loose. Isaac with the steal. Duncan, the pass to Isaac, and he comes up with the deuce. Isaac's got his team on the board to start the game for the Magic.
And always seemingly under control is Isaac. Even when he gets roughed up, he just manages to complete the play.
Now here's Beal, coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing. And it's the Magic's ball. Here's Isaac. It's good. Isaac's got his second basket of the night.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Washington again turning it over. So for Washington, their last game a loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Here's Fultz. Count that bucket.
Superb at switching gears at a moment's notice. Fultz is flat out awesome at driving inside.
A slow start for Washington in this one. 6-point game. Poked away. It's stolen by Duncan. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. A big-time producer. Currently, he's averaging 25 points a game. Beal dishes to Harrell. Good, and it's Beal picking up the assist.
Oh, good heads-up play by Beal. He spots a ready shooter, and he moves the ball.
We all know, Chris, it's an honor to make the All-Star game, but for Bradley Beal, the 2021 game, I think was extra special.
Yeah, Brad got the start for the team and his close friends with Jason Tatum. Beal started mentoring Jason from a young age, both growing up in St. Louis, and incredibly, both have become stars in New York.
They've come out with guns blazing, 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the deep real.
Dinwiddie against Ross, and there it is for him.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Pass to Ross. Back to Fultz.
Two minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Fades and shoots. They get it back. Isaac outside. Down low. Here's Duncan. Lays it up and banks it in. And some off-court news, too, for MP. Not long ago, we learned he has partnered with Mountain Dew to be a spokesman for the company.
And Zach LaVine also with Mountain Dew. MP fits their brand perfectly. Makes sense they would work together.
Here's Hachimura. Duncan with the block. Here's Fultz. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
So timeout called here. The first. And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 1. Now here's Harrell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. that by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Bryant, Hachimura out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Kispert, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Duncan with the bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Orlando?
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Hachimura kicks to Kispert. 4 on the shot clock. And the first shot of the night for him missing. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. No good from Ross.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Pass to Dinwiddie. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession. And the Wizards with possession. It's a 3-point game. A shot's good from Kispert.
The court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
Most NBA players are stars, Greg, once they start college basketball. But that was not the case with Rui Hachimura.
And coming over from Japan, there was an adjustment period for Rui, averaging just 2 points per game as a freshman. But he really grew his game in college. As a junior, Hachimura was a Conference Player of the Year, turning himself into a top 10 pick in the 2019 draft.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. It's ironic that while the league took refuge in Orlando to complete the 2020 season, the Magic has had no reprieve from the rash of injuries that affected its top young players the last few years. This team is well coached and plays hard. Hopefully their fortunes will change when it comes to health. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Dinwiddie against Anthony. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Ross, and he uses the glass on the layup. That's 7 points for Terrence Ross.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Hachimura kicks to Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. Kispert. No good on the triple. And so it's Orlando. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Duncan is out there with Jonathan Isaac. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Duncan, great pass to set up the lay-in. Duncan's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Magic. Wizards trailed by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dinwiddie passes to Beal. No good on the 3.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Isaac left side. Kicks to Ross. 5 to shoot. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
and they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Now here's Kispert. He's guarded by Ross. Duncan with the block. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And so it's Washington with it. Harrell finds Dinwiddie. 6 on the shot clock. Kispert wide open. He fires. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Time free throws on the night.
At the line for Orlando, Franz Wagner.
That's good from Wagner. Outside Beal. There's the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. 4th quarter on the court for the Wizards. In the backcourt, it's Dinwiddie and Beal. Ryan is out there with Harrell, and it's Kispert in at the small forward.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Good on the shot.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Wagner finds Fultz. Six to shoot. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Beal taking his time here. And the pass to Kispert. Back to Beal for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Beal's got the lead up to 10 now for Washington. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Back to Ross. Shoots the 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Dinwiddie dishes to Beal. Off target from outside.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Fultz. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I love when Fultz gets a step on the defense. Once he does, he dares them to foul.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Dinwiddie against Fultz. Here's Kispert. 11 feet away. Rebound by the Magic. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. To the middle. And Duncan throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Passes it to Beal. Lets it go with a 3. It's good from long range. Beal's got 13 points in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Beal. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Beal's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Defenses have to know that Beal is looking to shoot often, especially from him.
Duncan, the pass to Ross. Shoots over Beal. No good from Ross.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Here's Beal. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
For Orlando, Mo Wagner at the line for one.
I mean, it's important that Wagner plays with confidence. I mean, this is only going to help him get better over time.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Gafford kicks to Hachimura. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Fultz the pass to Ross. Another miss by Orlando. And so it's the Wizards with the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have...
Thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.